Alright, this video is for Lou. I have your quads finished up. So you sent me 3 quads to get Crossfire going on them. So here's one. I'm not sure what frame this even is. Pretty cool looking frame though. But yeah, this one. So it has the Crossfire diversity receiver. I put a new heat shrink over it, put some new Gorilla foam tape on it, and stuck it down there. Gave you some antenna tubes, and I got you a new XT60 because the other one, it was like this one, but it was missing this plastic piece and it was kind of messed up and it was really hard to plug into, so I just put a new one on there. Gave you a battery strap, and I added a GPS. So here's the GPS that was in the bag on the quad now. So that is all good to go, should be anyway. I did actually hover all 3 of them and checked everything on them. They're good to go. So actually, let's just look through each of them real quick, and then we'll show the video on each and then do a hover on each. So there's that one. That one's good to go. Here is the Bumblebee. I think it's called a Bumblebee, the iFlight Cinewhoop. You sent ducks for it, but they were the V2 ducks, and I just can't get the V1 ones right now. I actually did see some online from this store. I forgot the name of the store, but they wanted like $30 a pair, so it was like $60 for all 4 ducks. Crazy. But anyway, let's see this one. So this one has the iFlight stack. This must have been like Bind and Fly from them, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of these iFlight stacks. I really hate them because I've just had so many problems with them. But anyway, actually this one did have a problem. This one, the VTX on it, I've had this problem before. It's so weird. Like, each thing has pins. So the pins from the FC plug into the 4-in-1, then the pins from the VTX plugs into the flight controller. So when I plug the VTX into the flight controller, nothing powers up. And then I remove the VTX and the stack powers up. So I don't know what the hell was going on there, but I've seen that happen before, and you just have to replace the shit to to get it to work. So I took the VTX out, I put a new VTX in. Should be good to go now. What else did I do to this? Oh, you got the Crossfire Micro V2. Wait, is that what this one has? Oh no, this one has an XM Plus. Sorry. This one has an XM Plus. The bind, well, actually, you don't need to bind it because I have your radio. So you don't need to worry about nothing. Just go put some ducks on it and go fly. All right, so there's that one. And last but not least, we have this big ass 7-inch. I'm not sure what frame this is either. Pretty cool looking though. This isn't that Mr. Croc one, is it? I don't think it is. Maybe though. Could be. Let's see, on this one. Oh, this one I'm not going to be able to show the video because I don't have the plug for the VTX, because you didn't send the plug for the VTX. So when you get this back, just remember that you'll need to add the plug for the VTX on it. This one is the one that has the Crossfire Micro V2, and it's up front here, but you don't need to worry about none of that because I have your radio, so everything's already all bound up and good to go. I don't think I did anything else to this, just got it set up. Oh wait, no, I did, I forgot. So this one was missing a bunch of screws. I added screws, these screws, and also your motor screws. I swapped those out for shorter ones because they were a little bit long. And then the stack was all messed up, so I got that straightened out and good to go now. And did some resoldering to the battery cable in the back there. And I think that's it. Yeah, so let me throw a battery on this one. Actually, let me show you your radio first real quick. So you sent me your Jumper T16. It had the problem of the scroll wheel was stuck, so there's like a shitload of videos on YouTube showing this exact same problem. It's like so many people just want to show everybody how to fix it. So pretty easy to figure it out. You got to take it apart and swap around the those flat cable things, go into the scroll wheel. So as soon as I did that, it was good to go. Before I did that though, it was acting all crazy. Like you couldn't push, you push one button and something else happens. You move the scroll wheel and it goes to all these different screens. It was just all messed up. It was not working at all. So definitely had to be done. But it's good to go now. By the way, you did not, you didn't, loud bitch. You didn't send a antenna for your Crossfire, so I had to put mine on there. So don't forget to put your antenna on before you power it up, because you don't want to run your Crossfire module without an antenna installed. I did make 3 new models. So you got the one called 5-inch, and another one called iFlight Cinewhoop, and then another one called 7-inch. So that's the 3. So we'll start with the 7-inch.
Switch warning.
Pardon, Barbie. Okay. Here we go. And by the way, arm is set for this switch right here. So just one click forward will arm it. All right. So that one is good to go. Flying very nice as well. That one has the Hellgate buzzer, so don't forget to turn that off when you're done flying. Alright, so 7-inch, good to go. Next we'll do the Bumblebee. Here we go. Oops, I gotta change models.
Switch warning.
Alright. Flying nice and smooth. Man, these controls are really touchy. I don't know if the rates are turned up on this one real high, but it was super touchy. Another thing on this one, I added antenna tubes on this one as well. Alright, so this one's good to go. And last but not least, oops, the 5-inch.
Switch warning. Oh my god, no.
And here we go.
Stop. Okay, trade now.
Oh, one other thing I forgot. I gave you those props on the 3-inch. So those are brand new props. They look nice on here too. But this one, the 5-inch, it will fly nice as soon as you put some new props on it, because I don't have any other 5-inch props, or I would give you some, but these ones, these are the old Dow Cyclones, and they're like bent up and look like they've been crashed like 100 times. So it's kind of making it not fly as good as it would, so I would throw some new props on here when you can. But other than that, all 3 are good to go. Radio's good to go now. So you're all set to fly. You just need to hook up that VTX to that one, the 7-inch, and then you'll be set. All right, thanks, Lou. And I already sent you tracking, so we're good to go.